Staff says it is ready.
Let's hear briefly from some of the two legislators.
And then bring them. Thank you.
You're welcome. I know Delegate Roslyn. But I'd like to say good afternoon to everyone and welcome to Sussex County, my area. The area that I live in. Yeah. But it's just great just to be here with you this afternoon and I thank for VACo committee and Mrs. Little for pulling together this regional meeting. And these particular meetings are always very, very informative because we get an opportunity to hear some of your concerns as we head back to the General Assembly next year. But I knew everybody knew this year when we went to the General Assembly that we certainly had a big, big budget deficit. And anything that had, any bill that had any revenue or tax or levy attached to it was dead on arrival. But this year it was successful in regards to that it was better than we thought it would be. Meaning that we knew that education would be cut. We knew that it was a long haul to restore the money for the constitutional offices. That was done. Also restoring some of the funding for our sheriff and our local sheriffs. That was also done. But I just want to commend you as local elected officials that you looked at your budget, you made an analysis, you looked long-term to kind of prepare your localities because you never know what's coming down from the state. And like what we had, I mean, you never know, been on local government and trying to balance budget and trying to think about increasing taxes. That's a bad word, but sometimes you gotta pay for what you get. And when we was at the General Assembly this year, as we talked to the governor on certain issues, he said, well, one of my pledges was that I will not increase taxes regardless of what. And right now, he's standing firm to that particular campaign promise. So the next 3 years is gonna get even difficult because if our economy doesn't change, we're gonna be making some more tough calls. And so I just want to prepare localities to just be ready for those particular hard choices that we have to make. But I do have some session highlights I'm going to just circulate to you. I know VACo staff had covered a lot of the things that affect the local government, but I just wanted to pass you around some session highlights that as you do some of your town meetings that you can talk about local government issues, but you can also talk about other issues as well that's regarding ABC laws, education, criminal justice, just a good little session highlight. But as I listened to Walt, and Walt has said about tourism, as you know, that's one of the main issues that the government is looking at. Tourism, the attraction of industries to our area, and of course, job creation. And what I would like for you to do as you go back and talk at your particular board meetings, if you have sites that's available for mega sites, if you have something, infrastructure into place or to attract businesses, because you know we have a new Secretary of Commerce and Labor, and he's touring the Commonwealth at this point in time looking for local areas who have already had some form of infrastructure in place like water and sewage, to look at that as being amenable to attract industry and businesses to our area. So as you go out and plan and look at your long-range goals, maybe looking at mega sites, because you know our concerns are a little bit different. We're not going to be bringing in a big industry, but maybe we can get a few of the industries to come our way. And that's why we want to enlighten you to prepare for your long-range goal. But it is just a pleasure just to be here. It's always good at this point in time when we're not too busy. We have VACo veto session next week. But it's always good at this point in time to hear your concerns so VACo can kind of coordinate what legislators they want to carry certain bills, and we know what we have to do to prepare for next year's session. So I commend you, Mrs. Little, for this regional meeting, and anything that I know that I can do, and of course, I know that Delegate Barlow, I think we make a pretty good team. Anything that we can do in the General Assembly, feel free to call on us. Thank you.